That was at least 12 movies. Oh, nobody we know, just like one of those typical guys who has like wheels that are 10 times too big for his car.
Biggest truck in the
He's
world.
got them like elevated another foot up, and then it's a truck.
And then it's a truck.
Real long, what was it, Chevy or Ford?
Josh,
real long.
what's the point? I don't get it.
As soon as he rolls up, the first thing Josh says
He wants
is he's gonna have
everybody
to
to know
tie
how
his
big
penis
his
in.
genitals are.
Apparently.
Good God, I can hear the shudder. Stop.
There's no shutter. It's
I'm not that pretty. I'm not that pretty.
You're crazy,
Tell a
okay?
story. Tell a story.
Yeah, let's hear a story.
Josh, let's hear a story.
Although we've heard 1,000
Josh
times.
is here too.
Josh, tell a story. You're on camera.
One time I got sent to the office for spitting in a girl's hair. The gum got stuck in her hair.
We should see something.
I walked out of there with both the principals laughing.
How did you manage that?
Mr. Bell has only smiled at me one time in my life,
Was that it?
and I made him giggle till he nearly pissed himself.
Are you serious?
So I'm sitting there in choir class doing my thing, you know, getting bitches. Young 16-year-old Joshua Sanchez. I'm sitting in there, I'm chewing gum because fuck the rules.
There you go.
I'm chewing this delicious strawberry scented gum. She asked me to sing, you know, an octave, so I go up, gum falls out of my mouth directly into her hair. I made the mistake of trying to pick it out. She starts wondering what I'm fiddling with her hair. She realizes it's gum. She freaks out. The teacher face palms directly like this and says, "Go to the office right now." So I stroll in there, big pimp, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "I got sent to the office for gum." And they're like, "Okay, Mr. Bell will be with you in a minute." 25 fucking minutes later, Mr. Bell gets off the phone, whatever, he's touching his dick or something. And I walk in there, there is all 4 principals in there, sitting at a rotating table. I'm having a heart attack. Shit hit the fan. I sit down, they're like, "Take a seat." What did they say to me? Mr. Bell sits up. "What did you do this time?" I say, "Mr. Bell, I was chewing gum and it got in the girl's hair." He looks at me. How? I tell him the story. He's crying. He's going, "You are the dumbest kid I know." Dr. Moore's got a stern face, but he's trying not to laugh. So I seal the deal. I get him off topic, you know, distract him. I start telling him the story of how my obese doctor tried to tell me to lose weight. Man was big as a whale. Little 7-year-old me was a little on the pound side, but this big guy was like, no, buddy, fatty. So I'm telling him that story. Dr. Moore nearly pisses himself. Like the shriek of a banshee, this man laughed. Mr. Bell's crying. They say, "Get out of here." I walk out of there with bigger balls than I've ever had. Not even a slap on the wrist. They say you're free. That's the story of how I laughed my way out of expulsion.
Very nice.
Niggas don't get that. Fuck that shit. That's some bullshit. Niggas don't never get that kind of shit. Walk
don't
away.
believe.
We
He
slap on the
doesn't
wrist.
believe.
I throw the book at us. God damn it! What the hell?
You don't know. You have no idea how I was the pimp at Riverside prison.
That's cool. Yeah, Josh.
Whatever.
I did more shit than you ever know, and I got away with it. I got expelled 3 times and got invited back because they could not live without me. Without me, I'm fairly certain there would have been anarchy for the first couple of years.
Screw that. Like our junior year would have been
He
anarchy.
wasn't black. That's all I gotta say. He wasn't black. He's not me.
You
I couldn't have got away with
It was
that.
Mr. A's class.
Yeah,
And I
no,
was chewing
of
gum, and he was like, he saw it. He was like, "Big red," and I was like, "Yep." He was like, "Spit that shit out." Didn't even get in trouble. Tight. He liked me.